In 2024, we have to re-educate ourselves just a little bit. We have to take the word bug out of our vocabulary and start focusing on insects. Insect decor is very hot and trending in all aspects of design and giftware. And right here on this table, we have some insects we're going to start with. And the first thing you're going to notice is we're not super heavy with the ladybugs anymore, and we're not super heavy with the butterflies. We're starting to see the ants come into play, some moths come into play, and some dragonflies. And the other thing you're going to notice right here is that a lot of these products are made of metal. And so as a gardener, I love being able to have decor inside, but also be able to take that decor to the outside as well. I'm going to start with these right here in the center, and I want you to take a look at the detail on these cute little, and it happens to be a butterfly and it happens to be a dragonfly. Isn't that gorgeous? The wings are incredibly detailed, and they have these little wire legs, and if you notice on the front, they're curved. Well, they're curved for a reason, and that's because we're going to take these and we're going to put these on our pots. Isn't that cute as can be? That is adorable. And so we're going to just take our little insects, and on any outdoor pot or any of our metal containers that are new and coming in this season, you're going to definitely want to check those out in the garden section. These are incredible little insects to hang around. The other ones are these little ants. Look at them, made out of metal, and they kind of have that rusty outdoor look to them already. Again, it's indoor decor, but it could be used in the outside by the garden as well. Now these, wow. And there are several of these insects. I can only pull a few in here for the table to show you, but check out the design that looks like ceiling tin on all of these wings. And we have a dragonfly here, and I'm going to turn him just a little bit so you can see his face. How cool is that? He's got a cute little face on him, doesn't he? And of course, he's wonderful in your decor to be able to angle just like that. So we have him leaning up against a tray. Again, we have a beautiful insect, not a bug, and I don't even know what kind this one is. I mean, it's got some wings on it. It's got kind of like a bee body. Well, you're going to find a lot of insects that you do not know what they are, and that's okay, because it's tying into that trend for that dark academia, focusing on the insects and decorating your homeschool rooms, decorating your den and your work study area. And they come in a lot of different sizes. So we have the larger one, the butterfly that's shown here, some big pieces, which you could also put on a wall, or you could showcase just like this, leaning, but they're about this size as a medium size, and then of course some little smaller ones. Let's take a look at some butterflies that are going to be trending hot, especially some that are self-standing. I never thought that I'd be telling you that my favorite insect is a moth. But in 2024, my favorite insect is definitely a moth. And I want to show them to you right now. First thing you're going to notice is there's two pairs here. There's this copper colored with a little bit of copper and a little bit of gold, and then this white pair with a little bit of gold accent. The whites are definitely my favorite. They're just light and crisp and incredibly detailed. I'm going to show it to you. First of all, you're going to notice that the wings have two different sides. So as we're looking at the inside back of the moths, you're going to see this nice part and pattern that almost looks like it's a carved wood with a little bit of gold. But then when you look to the other side, it looks like leaves, or you see just a little bit of that insect webbing that you would normally have in nature that you would find. And these are just so incredible and so elegant and so pretty. And so the white pair of moths happen to be my favorite insect for 2024. But if we also look here at the copper colored set, again, very detailed, the exact same detailing that you're going to see on the white pair, but just a little bit different coloring. And then the butterflies that are matched with them also have that same copper color, and the copper color is on the main part of the body, but these sit flat, and I'm going to turn it over so you can see. They've got the nice flat piece here, and so you're going to want to showcase these like this on a table or on a tray so that they can be seen by the customer. The other thing that is trending hot, of course, is anything that can stand on its own and sit up on a shelf. As we look at these butterflies, what makes them so important and so special is that they're self-supporting. And so last season we had some self-supporting butterflies that sold great. They were in our top sellers. So this season we have some with a little bit different look. This first set has this nice white finish to it. Again, self-supporting. You can see that right there. They've got the little feet. That's going to sit up nicely on any shelf or on any table, just like we have them sitting here. They've got a slightly different size. This one's a little bit smaller than that one is, but they're a pair. Now this set over here is completely different. Do you see how it's asymmetrical? The one butterfly is kind of at an angle. Very artistic, that set there. And then the other part about this self-supporting pair that is here is this rattan pattern that you have on it. And so it's not exactly the same as like a wicker pattern, but it's a little bit of the rattan that looks like like a natural woven pattern that is on this butterfly. The insects are hot, hot, hot. And again, I would have never thought I would say that a moth is my favorite insect for the year, but it is. Make sure that you come into the Melrose showroom and you check out all of the insect decor.